What is up, you guys? Born to Grind here, coming at you with another old school RuneScape quest video. Now, instead of doing this at the end of the video, I was requested to do this at the beginning. So I want to thank you all for clicking on my video, and I hope you enjoy it enough to drop a like and click the subscribe button. So without further ado, we are here just south of Ardoin, or north of Port Khazard, at the Tower of Life. To get going, we are going to talk to the alchemists here. They have very unique names, to say the least. They're having this tower built, but the builders stopped building it. It is my job to help them get this tower built. So we're going to talk to the builders, or the head builder, and see what we can do to speed this along, because, you know, every great adventurer completes a quest. Once they are given the quest, that is the quest they must do. But upon talking to the builders, which we will do here in just a second, there's some really weird stuff going on in there. The alchemists did not fully explain to the builders the project at hand, and they're pretty freaked out. So, yeah. Unfortunately, though, due to the lack of communication between the alchemists and the builders aren't able to tell me what exactly is freaking them out. And I want to go in there, but they won't let me. They said, hey, you're not a builder. You're not wearing the builder's outfit. So you know what we gotta do, boys? We gotta get a builder's outfit. The first fellow that we ask is pretty helpful. He's like, yeah, I'll give you the hat. Just answer these questions first. So we do, because the quest helper is just cool like that and gives us big brains, you know? The second guy we will need to give a beer to. He will drink it, and we'll get the extra piece we need. The third guy, though, kind of an asshole. We end up having to pickpocket, I believe it's the boots off of him. Thank you very much. And you will run around the back half of the tower to get the fourth piece of builder's outfit. And how easy was that? Little to no running, little to no requirements, and we have a whole new fashion scape after this quest is done. Unfortunately, though, the bushes just could not make it easy for me. It usually does happen this way, no lying. The last thing that I check is the thing that has what I need. Just like with Between a Rock and a Hard Place quest, I had to search the very last minecart in the whole place just to get the page of the book that I needed, but that's a different video. Looking pretty sharp in our new fashion scape here. We have the builder's headpiece, chest piece, leggings, and boots. All we have to do now is go back to the head builder, talk to him, and he's gonna go, hey, you looking like a real builder today. But do you have the mind of a builder? And we're going to have to answer some questions, which yet again, the RuneLite Quest Helper plugin is amazing for this. So I'm just going to let it play out now so you guys can get the answers you need if you're not using RuneLite. And now that we have been granted access into the building from the builder's outfit and answering all questions correctly, the real work can now begin, because these builders are so freaking lazy. All the supplies you need are in all of these boxes, and if you need a specific supply, the Quest Helper plugin will have it highlighted for you. As you can see, I'm just grabbing some of these and some of those. And then when we have enough, we can go on our merry way up the stairs. The first puzzle is a leaky pipe puzzle, I guess you could say. Your goal is to make the water in the pipes push the wool ball, I guess you could call it, the plug for the leaky pipe. You want the water to go over the hole so it pushes the ball over the hole. And then you want to lower the water level so the ball will thus go down with the level into the hole. Really weird. I hope that makes sense. If not, the quest helper will tell you exactly what to do as shown here. The second puzzle is kind of the same, but a little bit different. It's got to do with pipes again. We're just going to collect some more supplies off the first floor. And you pretty much just have to connect the correct pipes in the correct place, and the puzzle will be completed. It's much simpler than the first puzzle that we did. So I'm just going to let that play out here for you guys. Time to get supplies for the third and final puzzle. It is actually even simpler than the other two that came before it, which doesn't make sense. Normally they get harder, but okay, whatever. We are collecting steel rods because we have to go all the way to the tippy top of the tower and put the rods in place to, I guess, build some kind of cage or something. I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, these, I keep wanting to call them philanthropists, but that's not right. These alchemists, that is what they are. These mages, they have been very vague, very shysty, very shady, and I don't like it at all. Come to find out, they had a very good reason to be shysty and shady. They decided they were going to create a homunculus, which if you don't know quite what that is, it's when people make a living thing out of essentially nothing, trying to, I guess, play God or whatever. Anyways, the alchemists get super scared and they run away. I would be a little scared too, though. Thing looks pretty weird. But now I gotta go give him a talking to, because what the fuck? What the fuck? This isn't right. You can't just go around doing this shit, man. Climbing all the way down to the ground floor and going outside, I decide to give this MFer a piece of my mind, tell him how wrong they all are for doing this, how this was a terrible idea, but I somehow get roped into going up there to the top of the tower with that thing by myself. Oh, joy. Be an adventurer, they said. It'll be fun, they said. I feel so bad for this guy. He didn't ask to be born or made or whatever, but turns out he realizes what he is, but he's still confused. He was created with logic and magic, and now the two of them are fighting in his head, trying to make sense of things. So we're going to have him ask some questions, and we're going to answer them for him, either the magical way or the logical way. I decided to choose magic, and in the end of it all, a lot more makes sense to him. Next order of business is to scare the ever-living shit out of these alchemists so that they never do this crap again. And on that note, you guys, I'm just gonna let it play out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. See ya.